Hi friend, my name is Ashish. I am a yoga practitioner and yoga counselor. So starting yoga as a trainer, it's a great experience. But definitely I would like to suggest you, actually want to share with you my experience in yoga, so that you can understand very well and you can get as much as benefit from yoga. So first of all, you have to know that everybody can't do yoga. If I am saying this is a very controversial statement that everybody can't do yoga, just because if I tell you that everybody can't be, Air Force person or doctor or engineer or any kind of thing. So if you want to be a yogi, you are doing yoga, so you want to be a yogi. Okay, you don't want to be a yogi, you want to be a householder, you just want to do yoga for your health and for your little bit of, awareness. But if I tell you that I want to be a doctor, but yeah, little bit thing I want to know. If I want to be a Ayurveda Acharya, so little bit I want to know about Ayurveda. Is this a good idea? There is a sentence called little knowledge is dangerous. Nowadays you are looking that in the name of yoga, people are doing asanas, doing exercise, doing some breathing exercise and saying that this is yoga. So is this a good idea if I say you that, yeah, you can do. At least you are doing, at least yoga is, spreading here and there. Is this the right way? Okay, maybe it is the right way. But now I want to tell you one of the important thing that you should know, that if you want to do yoga, definitely you can. Everybody can be a IAS, everybody can be a doctor, everybody can be an engineer. Definitely. You can also be a yogi, or you can practice yoga, whatever you want. I am not telling that you want to just be a yogi. But yeah, if you are a yoga practitioner, then there are some rules and regulations you have to follow, because you are doing something, na? You are learning some dance. So definitely there are some grammar in dance. Or there are some, thing teacher will tell you. Anything if you start, there are some criteria. So in yoga, you have to make your body strong. If I tell you that you have to make your body strong, then there are 3 layers in your body. Sukshma Sharir, Karan Sharir, Sukshma Sharir, Sthul Sharir, Sukshma Sharir, Karan Sharir. So gross body, subtler body and the subtlest. So you have to understand, you have to make this 3 bodies strong so that you can do yoga. If I tell you that sit down in this posture for 3 hours, is it possible? No. You will say, I can sit in 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I will practice gradually. You will practice 1 year and then you will get 15 minutes, 20 minutes or 30 minutes. You have to make your body as much as strong, as much as you can. Because in yoga you need calm, you need stability, you need a strength, a mental strength. You are listening to me. This is a strength, you are listening. You have a patience, whatever I am saying. You don't know what I am saying is right or wrong, but patiently you are just listening. So you need a strength. You want to establish yourself. If I tell you that follow Vairagya, will you follow Vairagya? You are attached with your car, with your mobile, with your friends, with your family, with the surrounding worlds, materialistic things. So many things are there, materialistic things are there. If I say you follow Vairagya, you will say, no, I don't want to follow Vairagya. I want to do only asanas and pranayam, little bit of meditation, that's all. This is not yoga. You are doing concentration, not meditation. You are doing breathing exercise, not pranayama. Pranayama is controlling on your prana. making discipline your prana. That is different thing, and doing exercise of breathing is different thing. Doing exercise of, stretching your body. Better you are stretching. Then if stretching is yoga, then all these gymnastic people who stretch very well, and the people who stretch very well, very very well, means they can fold their body. They all should be yogi. Yoga asana is different thing. Stretching is different thing. You are doing Surya Namaskara. So in Surya Namaskara there are asanas. There are not any posture. Just come in, Hastuttan and Padhastasana and Ashwashanchalan, Parvatasana, Bhujangasana, Stang Namaskara. These are asanas in Surya Namaskara. You have to feel that asana, and there are some proper way. If you are doing just activity and for weight loss and all, this is not a good idea. You are cheating you are cheating to yourself, not to others. In the name of yoga, and you are saying yoga. Yeah, definitely if I say you that yoga is a therapeutic yoga thing also. You can remove your all disease from yoga if you do yoga properly. Yeah, this is the statement I am saying. If you want to say, you can say anything. Yeah. If you do yoga, I have something, but I will not tell in front of everybody. If some yogi came, then I will tell him why I am saying and from where I am saying. You will not get this anywhere in Google, anywhere in the book also. This is the experience. You will also experience this. Why I am saying yoga can remove all your disease. Yes, cancer also. Any kind of disease. Any kind of disease. Physical, mental, emotional. So, this is not the topic. Our topic is, if you are starting yoga, you have to follow something. You have to follow some rules. I know there are so many people came and they, manipulate and make yoga very easy thing so everybody can do. Why you are making? In Bhagavad Gita it says, surrender yourself and just take the name of God. The most easiest thing. You don't need to make it more easy, that you do this pranayama very easily, do this asana very comfortably, don't stretch more. Why are you doing this? You are not doing yoga. You are just giving him some exercise. Walk, slowly just walk, make your body in a movement. This is not yoga. This is little bit of activity you are just suggesting somebody. Why you are saying that doing some slow asanas is yoga? You are doing yoga. No, that is activity. If you are doing yoga, then definitely you have to inspire them, motivate them towards self-realization, self-motivation. Then you can say that you motivated somebody for yoga. Or if somebody is inclined for self-realization, self-knowing, at least this is the base. I am not saying you to aware and know the, tattva, know the Brahmand and all. That is different thing. That yogi can also do. But first of all, you have to know yourself. At least you can sit in a posture 3 hours without moving. You are sitting in a asana in 3 hours without moving. At least come in this position at least. Or, I am, 30 years old, 40 years old, I had not that lifestyle, I was not in Gurukul, I have not followed those kind of things, I have so many responsibility, I am a householder, I have family and blah 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 blah, so many examples, excuses you will give, and you will tell me that I am not a yogi, so please suggest me something I can do. So definitely do Ishwar Pranidhan, surrender to God. In Gita, surrender to God is what? Surrender to God is Vairagya. There is some more shloka in 18th chapter of Gita, where Bhagavan Shri Krishna, Lord Shri Krishna, or if you are not feeling, if you are not saying that Krishna was a Lord, so the textbook, sorry, the scripture says that you have to surrender totally. Sarva dharma paritanje mam ekam sharanam braja. You can't attach with your family, your mom and dad and wife and children, friends, car, and any kind of luxury thing, materialistic thing. You have to surrender yourself and just devote it to God only, love God only. Sarva dharma paritanje mam ekam sharanam braja, ekam, only me. You have to surrender to God only. That is more tough. You have some little bit attachment here also, little bit attachment to your body also. Oh my God, my body is not well. I am doing yoga only because of my body, only because of my mind, only because of my emotions. I am doing yoga for my body. So if I am saying you the easiest form of yoga is bhakti. Just surrender to God. If you surrender to God, then whatever happened to your body, say to God, surrender to Him. Whatever is happening, you just think about this. I'm not bothering. Okay, I am a cancer patient. Okay, you just see. Okay, this problem I have. Okay, you just see. You can't say, just remove this cancer, remove this thing, why I am suffering in my life, why I am suffering physically. How can you say? No, that is more toughest. Because you surrendered. You are in love with God. Whatever you have in your life, you have to accept that. Acceptance. So, the moral of the story is what I want to say, ki if you want to do yoga, there are some rules and regulation you have to follow. Asanas is not yoga and pranayam is not yoga. That is the part. If you see Patanjali Yoga Sutra 2.29, there is yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. There are the 8 stages from where you get samadhi and then the yoga finished. Yoga start actually, not finished. Then you channelize yourself and you are in samadhi, and that's why I am saying you sit 3 hours without moving here there, because you are in samadhi. You are in love. You are in bhakti. So karma yoga, jnana yoga, forget about that. In Kali Yuga, no any people are eligible. There is a word called eligibility. Are you eligible for this post? Are you graduate? Are you +2? There are some eligibility for yoga also. Are your body is fit? Yeah, come in asanas. Come in Ashtanga yoga. Your body is not fit, you can't do anything, go to bhakti yoga. You are a very hard working man, you work very hard and you work for God, come in karma yoga. You have very nice intellect, you have very great knowledge, you know everything, and your body is also well, okay. You can control yourself, you can sit somewhere 3 hours without moving here, there, definitely, you can come in Jnana Yoga. So here is what, there are something you need to develop, you want some strength in your body. Yeah, you can choose according to your strength. But there are some norms, there are some rules. You can't say, in the name of household, in the name of grihast and basically your weakness, you can't say that I am very weak, I will little bit of asanas, little bit of pranayama and just close your eye and just concentrate on your breathing and do yoga. Why no, you have not done yoga. You just do some activity, some breathing exercise and just concentrate on your breath. That is not yoga. So, I am ending my conversation. I am telling you, if you want to do yoga, there are some norms, some principles you have to follow. Definitely don't be, I am not making things complicated. I am just giving you information so that whatever you are doing, you will feel every day that there is some improvement happening in your body. So if you are doing yoga, don't think that I am stretching more. That you are not doing yoga. You are doing some stretching exercise like a gymnastic person do. If you are breathing more and more, swimmer can hold 2-3 minutes. It doesn't mean that they are yogis. So it's okay. In Hatha Yoga it is Kumbhak. The whole pranayama is on Kumbhak, holding of your breath. So, here I am ending my conversation and telling you I will give you some principles, some rules. Definitely, if you want to share something, you can share. If you want to ask, definitely I would like to tell you. Everybody can yoga and you can do yoga. Yoga is a great thing. If you do yoga, you can remove all your problems from your life. What? All your problems from your life. Any kind of career problem, any kind of physical problem, mental problem, emotional problem. I am a counselor also. So any kind of problem you can resolve from yoga. Thank you, friend. Hope you like my conversation, my sharing, and we'll talk later again. Thank you.